Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH, and today we are looking at this 1986 BMW. Here is my share code. I finally got to making this video. I took 2 weeks off. I decided that I needed a break from making videos for a while. I was getting burnt out. Either way, here we are. We're back again. And so this is the M635CSI. Whew! 1,270 horsepower, 901 foot-pounds of torque. It is in second place. The first place guy to my left is actually rear-wheel drive. So, I am the number one all-wheel drive for the S1 class range. What's this guy? All-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and so on and so on. So, I'm happy to be where I am. Let's get into this and show you guys everything I've done to it. Then I'll show you guys the tune, and then we'll go from there. And I made this thing a beautiful deep purple. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely, and it's gorgeous in the sunlight as well, the artificial sunlight. Either way, we've got that racing 3.0 liter, giving you all that glorious power. All-wheel drive drivetrain, hence this is an all-wheel drive video. Stock front bumper, stock rear spoiler, wing, whatever you want to call it, piece of plastic. We've got stock tire compound to maximize that slide. Alright, stock width in the front and stock width in the rear. We are using my favorite rims, the Wed Sport TC 105Ns. Alright, and then I paint them really, like a matte black. Alright, we just got 16s in the front and 16-inch rims in the rear. Maxed out width in the front and maxed out width in the rear. We do have a 10-speed transmission to handle all that power. Alright, race driveline and a drift differential. Here we got race brakes in there that I also painted, black on there as well. It's got the drift springs and dampeners. Anti-roll bars for the front and the rear. No roll cage. And it's as light as possible. We're saving 601 pounds. Impressive. And then, of course, we all know to get that 1,270 horsepower, you got to put everything in race. And then, of course, we got the anti-lag turbo on this car. Let's give it a sound, shall we? Look at that flame. It is exciting. So there is the build. Car mastery for this thing I never touch, and they're missing some spots. Moving on. Here is the tune that I've come up with for this car, and it's an absolute beast. Alright, and here is my gearing. As you can tell, it is a 10-speed transmission, but it's not maxed out all the way up to 285. It doesn't need it. It is perfect just where it is. Here is the alignment I have decided to go with for this vehicle, and it works phenomenally well. Is that a word? Does that work? Sure. Anti-roll bars are just there for show. You just slap some stickers on there if you want. Alright, and then you got the springs, 755 and 736. I did bring up the ride height just to match the rear, and it all looks even. As it should. Dampening is 21, 20, and 20. As you can see, it's pretty. It works. There is no downforce to worry about. There is no downforce coming from that little piece of plastic on the back of this vehicle. Braking is 70% to the front with 130% pressure. And then differential is 78%, 86%, 98, 98, and there's 94% of that power going to the rear wheels. And there's my tune for this BMW. This thing's a beast. I am telling you guys, a beast. It is super fun to drift. You're gonna have a blast with it. If you haven't gotten the car already, get the car, get the tune, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's an absolute monster, and it shifts great. It drifts great, and look, the artificial sun is out and just making this thing really just shine. It is an absolute beautiful, beautiful paint job for this BMW. But it takes off with no problem whatsoever. I really got that gearing to really work very well with this car to keep it in the power band. So, you know, because this thing does produce a lot of lag from the engine, from the turbo, from the engine, from the turbo. It's been a long day. Either way, and I think I've gotten the gearing down to work with the turbo lag. I said it right this time. This thing's a slider. Did I mention that? It's a slider. With those stock tires, you really got to watch out. I just came from Need for Speed Unbound. I was making videos for that, and then I instantly came over here to make a video on this BMW for you guys. Because I know I'm a little behind, and it's okay. There's a 46 right there, 40.6. Let's be, technically correct here. And yeah, it's fun. I like this thing. But I did really work out the turbo lag. I did the best I could with it, and I think it worked very well. And you'll just have to see for yourself. But it's got plenty of gears to have fun with. Alright? Use any gear you need to. Whatever works for you. Whether it be long track, short track, through the city, through the tunnels, in the town, city, whatever you want to call that place, over there, somewhere. Yeah, this thing's set for it. And the tune really does work very well. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this vehicle if you haven't already. Yeah, that turbo lag's not that bad with this gearing that I have for this car. It really isn't. All right, I've seen worse. I've tuned worse. And this one is actually, I think, the best of them all. So there's that. The game's been out for how long? And we're still working on that gearing for that engine. That 3.0, turbo. It's something else. Lag has always been an issue in Horizon. I've always noticed that. And just trying to get around it and trying to tune it just right drives a tuner mad. I'm telling you guys, it drives me mad. And I needed a break after I was done tuning these cars. Like, you know what? I need 2 weeks off. I'm tired. I'm stressed out. I need it. So I took a nice break, and I'm back. Either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoy this car as much as I enjoyed tuning it for you. And yeah, until next time, stay sideways, my friends.